would you resurrect? Who would you mummify? And who would you drive a stake through their heart? 3 people who are dead, but might come alive. Roger Ailes, I'm so sorry. Roger Ailes of Fox News, the sort of Murdoch's right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Epstein of Jeffrey Epstein fame, of Jeffrey Epstein Island fame, friend of Bill Gates and literally everybody. Or
weirdly, I don't know. Have I told you this? Like Jeffrey Epstein is 2 degrees removed from my family.
No, that's upsetting.
It is upsetting. Yeah.
Okay, that's in the bonus episode then.
Yeah.
Become a patron to hear how NATO was just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from giving Epstein a massage. I'm no kidding. I am joke.
Look,
all right. Or okay, Roger Ailes, Jeffrey Epstein, or the original daddy who would never give their child a hug, real estate magnate, Mr. Fred Trump. Fred Trump, the guy who, if he had only maybe raised his child right, this could have all been avoided. It would have been someone else. But who would you resurrect? Who would you mummify? And who would you drive a stake through their heart? I'll go first. Oh shit, I don't know who I would resurrect. Okay, you resurrect Fred Trump, kind of like a sort of Ghost from Christmas Future, where he gets to see how awful his son is and what he's done, and then he can finally like take his son aside and be like, you were just enough as you were, and I'm sorry I yelled at you the time you put a Lego in your nose at 3 years old, and I'm sorry I never taught you to wipe your booty properly or ride a bike, because that dude's got skid marks. The point is, Fred Trump can come back and actually be a real father to Donald Trump, and then it'll just sort of like domino effect. John Trump Jr. will also be raised right. Ivanka probably would not sit on her dad's lap. The whole thing, it would have been fine. So resurrect Fred. Mummify Jeffrey Epstein, because we still need to get to the bottom of that dude's death. So you got to mummify him, keep him intact. We need multiple coroners, need to rule this shit out, or we need to understand. Keep him there, sort of mummify him, also to scare the 1% and all the billionaires that went on his plane. Whether it was, God, Clinton, although he's not a billionaire, but everyone who went on his plane. Keep him there to scare people. And then I would say drive a stake right through Roger Ailes' double chin. Just get him. Bam. It's on his way to his heart. Kill that MFer. We do not need that guy's spirit back. I'm very scared of Roger Ailes. Like, in death, he scares me as much as he did in life. Just especially if he was like, come into my office, Gretchen. You know how he preyed on a bunch of the correspondence there. My God. NATO, sit farther back, buddy.
Okay, I'm back. So I would drive a stake through the heart of Fred Trump, because I feel like that might break the spell that the witch cast on him in Germany that made him into a Nazi racist, horrible person. That's right. I would mummify Roger Ailes, but not like Egyptian mummy where it's like all bandaged and gauze, but like mummy.
A jar?
No, like Guanajuato mummy. I don't know if you've seen.
What's the Guanajuato mummy? You got to freeze him?
No, this is so Mexican, but if you've been to Guanajuato, there's like the soil is a certain kind of way that it mummifies just dead bodies in the ground.
Oh, shit.
So they were like, oh, our cemetery is filled with mummies. So then they just dug them up. And so there's a museum of the mummies, just like people they dug out of the ground, being like, check out our mummies. All these just random ass dead people.
Okay.
That were
Guanajuato mummy. And okay.
Dirt. And then
where do you keep him?
Just on a dais, so you could be like, everybody, that's gross. And then I would resurrect Epstein because he has fucking stories to tell. Like I want him to be resurrected and then fucking put under oath. I want him to get to like do what's it called? StoryCorps, where he like goes and sits in a booth and gets to tell his story. Like
he does the moth.
Yeah, like, can you imagine the Jeffrey Epstein This American Life? You know what I mean? Like, so
I think that is the correct answer. Jeffrey Epstein definitely was too evil to die, and somehow that's actually a thing.
To die with like that much information still in him.
Yes, you're right. We need to resurrect that fool. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuationroom. Do